Today we're going to talk about a servo. And we're going to talk about the servo because we are in the process of building a Tamiya heavy dump truck wheelie machine, and we need a servo to power it. And decided to try a cheap little servo, throw it in, and see what happens. The cheap little servo we're going with is this Tower Pro right here. This is the Tower ProMG996R. It's a metal geared servo, supposed to be high torque. So figure we'd give it a try and see how well it worked here. This servo is, you can pick it up about $7 shipped. I think actually I paid about $8 for this one though. But still, that's cheap, right? It's worth a try. Especially in something like this that doesn't require tons of torque to turn the wheels. Because the wheels on this little dump truck are only 1.9. Tires aren't very big. The truck doesn't weigh that much, so worth a shot. The servo is making rounds right now because of the cheap price and the fact it's supposed to be, high torque. Numbers on it are at 4.8 volts, 130.5 ounces, and at 6 volts, 152.8 ounces. Speed at 4.8 volts is 0.19 seconds to 60 degrees, and 6 volts is 0.15 seconds to 60 degrees. Weight on it is only 1.94 ounces, supposed to have full metal gears and dual ball bearings. Whenever we get to that point, we'll install this in our Tamiya dump truck. We will be running it off the standard voltage from the EEC's stock BEC, so no crazy voltage there, but I don't know, I think it'll be ample enough. Okay, here we go. We have our Tower Pro MG996R installed on this Tamiya dump truck. We're going to give this Tamiya dump truck its first run, as well as this servo its first go, and see how it does. So how well did the servo do? I guess here's our answer. It did horribly. It failed miserably. Now we know why this little servo is so very, very cheap. We made one pass down the parking lot, got to the end of the parking lot, turned around, made one pass back, and went to turn again, and no turning. Turns out here, the spline part that goes into the servo saver looks like it has pulled out of the primary gear inside the servo. So we'll pull this servo out of the truck, take it apart, and see what we find inside. I've got the top off of it. Looks like the gear ate into the case. See the black material right there. Some plastic there. Some plastic on the gear. Let's pull this out. Here's the gear that failed. Huh. Okay. Look up in here. Where the shaft is pressed in. Looky here. Here's the part, there's none of that in there. Nothing to catch that. And there should be something there to hold it together. This just presses in, and apparently they did a poor job of pressing it together. Let me set this down right here and see if I can get this pressed back in. Yeah, I should be able to press that in with my fingers. That's horrible. Should be a lot better fit than that. Very, very disappointed in this servo. Would I recommend one of these to somebody else after this? God, no. Save your money. Do not buy a 996R. If that's the quality going into it, it's not worth the $7-8 you're going to pay for it. You'd be better off to just find somebody selling one used, like a Tactic, even a Tactic 45 servo. Like the standard one comes in the Deadbolt, Bomber, all those. Be better off just go ahead and get one of those, because you're going to pay about the same as buying one of these, and it's a better servo. or you can save up and buy something better. This was just trying to see if this little cheap servo that everybody's talking about lives up to the hype. It does not, in my opinion. Complete and total junk. Especially, like I said, that there should not have been pulled out of there like that. That should have been pressed in. There should have been something on the backside to help hold it in place. So, thank you for watching. I hope you found this review useful. We'll be doing more reviews in the future. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Happy RCing!